Although this pet was strong, it wasn't very obedient. She got up and went to the bathroom to take care of herself. Seeing that the man was still sleeping, she had no intention of waking him up. She casually made herself breakfast. When she was about to leave, she found that Ling Jing was still sleeping. Su Peijian, who had said that she would transfer the money yesterday, thought for a moment, took out another card and put it on the bedside table, leaving a note. She turned around and went to work without looking back. When Ling Jing opened his eyes, there was a sense of satisfaction in addition to the slight fatigue in his body. It wasn't that he hadn't had other women before, but with those women, it was mostly pure physical desire. Every time he was done, he would send those women away. He didn't have the experience of sleeping with a woman, nor did he have the idea of conquering a woman. But he did that last night. He plowed on that woman again and again, wanting her to admit defeat, wanting her to beg for mercy. Unexpectedly, the woman didn't admit defeat. Instead, her reaction was even more enthusiastic than last time. She was as beautiful as a rose, but more beautiful than a rose. She was as charming as a demon, but more seductive than a demon. This woman was like a poppy, making people know that it was dangerous, but they couldn't help but want to get close to her, want to take her off. Ling Jing closed his eyes. His body hadn't pulled out of the extreme and satisfaction like last night. This was a feeling he had never felt before. Almost every part of his body was clamoring, like a traveler walking in the desert who had drunk enough water. Not only was he satisfied, but he also saved his life. Ling Jing suddenly withdrew his consciousness and sat up. At the same time that he was awake, his reason also returned. He successfully remembered his plan from yesterday at this moment. He wanted to provoke that woman's interest, not let her be satisfied, and then make her beg him. But what happened after that? Not only did he not succeed in making that woman beg for mercy, but he was also addicted to it. Ling Jing's expression was very ugly for a moment. He couldn't understand how things could be so out of control. He got up and wanted to find that woman, wanting to get back at her. But from the corner of his eye, he saw the card that reflected the golden light on the bedside table. It was a super VIP card issued by a certain bank. Needless to say, this was left for him by that woman. In addition to this card, there was also a note under the card. There were only 2 lines written on it. Go buy a mobile phone and save my number. The next time I come over, I will call to inform you. Next to it was a string of numbers. Needless to say, this was that woman's number. Ling Jing looked at the note and pinched the fingertips of the card. Blue veins popped out, and he used so much force that he almost broke the card. Good, really very good.